All right, man. Thanks for joining us today. If you could just go ahead and give us your name, position, and where you're from.
Appreciate you, man. My name is Damipi Lamboni. I was born in Togo, it's a country in West Africa. I grew up in Charlotte for the last 10 so years. I've been around Charlotte the last 10 years.
So when did you actually move over to the States?
By 2012, when I was in sixth grade.
What was that transition like?
It was pretty interesting. You know, it was a weird dynamic coming here and learning the new language, having to learn English, because I knew French in Togo, but I came here and I had to learn English. But it was a pretty quick transition. So, I mean, I was still young, so it was pretty easy on me to transfer over.
Yeah, it's a good age to come over because it is a little bit quicker than if you came over at like 18 or 19.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. So when you were younger, I guess, especially when you moved here, when did you start playing football?
I started playing football in 8th grade. You know, my math teacher was just one of those guys that got me involved in the sport. So
That's awesome. And when you started playing, was it immediate, like the success, or did it take some time to get used to?
It took some time, man. I started out as a left tackle. I was just out there blocking. So that's pretty much it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What, did you play any other sports beforehand?
Yeah, I played soccer. I tried basketball for a little bit, but my main sport was soccer. I was a goalkeeper.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you still get out and play in any time?
I play with my little brother when I go back home.
That's really cool. Okay, so when did you realize that playing college football was something that was a possibility?
It was my senior year when I started receiving looks from colleges. My junior year, I transferred. I started playing defensive end around my junior year, and I didn't get much looks my junior year. And so senior year, I just went into it with the mindset of just keep working, and if they will work out. And my coach told me I was good enough, so I just kept working until I got to that point to get looks from colleges. So
That's cool. So how did you end up on the defensive line? You said you started at tackle. How did you end up playing on the other side of the ball?
Man, when I got to high school, funny story, man. I got moved to tight end when I went into high school, and I couldn't catch. I couldn't catch, man. The first 4 games went by, I kept dropping passes, so coach just made a decision that I was a defensive end. We tried it out, and I turned out to be pretty good at it. So,
You think it was the speed that helped you at defensive end, or?
Sir, the speed and just the hunger to just go after it, just chase somebody down rather than just being there on offense,
Yeah.
It's better. I felt defense is just more you go get it. Offense, you got to more so wait, more so than you go after somebody. So
That's cool. If you didn't play defensive line, is there another position? Like, what do you think the other position you'd play would be if you had to pick?
honestly, tight end or linebacker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would just be a switch between both of those. Nothing too.
Yeah.
Everybody. I got dreams of playing safety here and there. Who knows, man?
Yeah,
Who
but
knows,
the
man?
safety gets blamed for everything over the top.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's better not to be the safety.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man. So you said it was senior year when you started receiving offers. What led you to Mars Hill, and what do you think was the main factor in coming here?
What led me to Marshall? Honestly, it was just a random day, and my coach told me about Marshall. I looked it up, and Coach Barnett sent me a text message, and we started talking. He talked to my mom with my mom, came on a visit, and it was me and the coaches, and we was just talking. And that when we were talking, it was that moment I realized they wanted me to be good, to be great. So therefore, I just picked the place that wanted success for me as much as I wanted success for myself.
That's really cool. That's a really good way to make the decision. All right, so you get here. When was your first oh crap moment? Like, college is different than high school.
Shoot. It was that first summer. I was up here earlier than most guys, and I was training with Coach Fife, and I was just a freshman. I didn't know much better, so it was the first workout. I show up in high school, you can show up by a couple minutes late. Coach still let you work out. I showed up by 2 minutes late to the first workout. So we're 10 minutes early to every meeting, and I wasn't aware of that at that time. And once I got there, Coach Fife looked at me and just sent me away, and I was like, oh shoot, like this is serious. Like, this is not high school. You can't just be on your own time, and you can't just show up and not practice you got to show up every day and make it worth it. Like, the reason you're here is to grind every single day. That's why I'm here. I can't speak for it, but that's why I'm here.
So that's a mentality you fully bought into once you understood it.
Yeah, more so. Just get to work, man. When you got to work, just go to work. You won't have time to chill. Just get to work when you need to get to work.
That's a great mentality to have. All right, so what do you feel like you specifically bring to the team?
Honestly, to the team, Phil, I bring a lot of leadership and togetherness to the team. I try to hold everybody to the same standard I hold myself, but at some point I realized I can't do that. I just have to be there for my teammate and support them. So more so I bring a lot of leadership. That's just leadership, man.
Do you prefer to do it vocally, or do you think it's mostly through example?
Both, man. To be a leader, you have to be vocal and lead by example. This is why I was more so just a leader by example my first couple years in Marshall. I was just doing what I needed to do and just go about it. More so I realized it is now up to me to be the voice for the younger fellows not underneath me, but more so my teammates that are younger than me. I have to be vocal so they know what is expected and what we need to get at one of us. So, yeah.
Did you have somebody like that when you were coming up?
Of course, yeah. There was a lot of great guys ahead of me before I got here. We had Jimmy, our quarterback. He was pretty vocal. I had a bunch of guys in my position group, especially that defensive line. RJ, Earl, big shout out to those guys, man. Those are the guys that got me to where I needed to be mentally, especially to play at the college level.
That's cool, man. Just passing it on from what you learned. That's really cool. So, what's your major?
I'm a business major.
Business major. I feel like every football's a business. This is good.
Yeah.
Going to be out there running businesses. Do you have a particular goal after graduating?
After graduating, I want to get into the banking industry within the Fortune 500 companies. I live in Charlotte, so that's a great area to start at, especially and work my way up top.
So you're planning on moving back to Charlotte when you get done?
Yes, sir.
That's cool. Charlotte has changed a lot since you first got there too. It's really grown.
It's a whole different. I go back home and I get lost around my neighborhood because I'm like, when did you build this? Like, I wasn't here before I left. But Charlotte is definitely a growing city with a lot of new people, but it's really inclusive. So
yeah, it's a really cool place. I would highly recommend the AAA baseball stadium, to go to a game there. It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And I heard the new MLS team is really awesome to go see.
Yeah, I've been to one of those games. It was pretty fun. The environment, the new Charlotte fans, man, it gets pretty crazy downtown during those soccer games.
And are you a fan of the Panthers or sports teams from there?
Yeah, I'm a Panthers fan.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Panthers player, or it could be on any team? Doesn't have to be from this year.
Honestly, Cam Newton. I met him my 8th grade year, and he was just one of those guys that just make an impression. He's still one of those statues.
Was he bigger? Because everybody says when they see him in person, he's so much bigger than you think he is.
He's just so swole all around, man. Calves, swole. Yeah, he's just.
That was an awesome couple of years, especially his MVP year was an unbelievable year to watch. Yeah.
That 2015 season, man. When they went to the Super Bowl, still think about it.
Yeah. But that's a really good one. All right, so. What are your goals for the upcoming season, whether it be team, personal, you can be both?
Team goal is to get where we are at and to finish the mission, finish what we started. It's my last year here, and we've gone there and we couldn't finish. I want to go there and finish and accomplish way more than not just finish what we did last year, go above and beyond that. So my goal, honestly, this season, leave a good impression for the guys underneath me. The guys below, not beneath me, underneath me, but the guys after me.
Yeah.
And more so. So just leave here better than I came into.
Great, yeah. Win the whole thing this time. Yeah. Be awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna fire some. We're gonna get people to know you a little bit better off the field. So I'm just gonna fire some questions real quick. All right. All right. Favorite flavor of ice cream?
Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream.
Cookies. That's a really good. Do you have if it's cookies and cream is sold out? What are you going with next? Or are you just going to the next store?
Nah, strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake.
cheesecake's also.
That's a good one too.
up
Okay,
there,
strawberry.
so-
Got some diversity in there. That's good.
Yeah, man.
All right. Favorite TV show?
That's a tough one. Right now, it's Snowfalls, but overall, I'd say How I Met Your Mother.
Again, diversity in that one. So I've heard really good things about Snowfalls. I need to watch it.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
yeah.
Okay. Food you don't like?
I don't dislike food, man. I try and
Eat anything?
I'll try it, man. You know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's a good way to live.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so what's your favorite food then? Or give me a couple of your favorite foods.
I'd have to go Chinese food, of course. You know, fried rice. You know,
Okay.
my favorite. You know, tacos. Gotta go tacos, chicken wings. You know, I haven't expanded into the Indian side of Indian cuisine yet, but that's definitely something I want to try.
Next on the list.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Person you would most want to meet. So you already met Cam Newton. Who would you want to meet next?
LeBron.
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 Yeah, the all-time point scorer of the NBA. Yeah. So favorite sports team?
Favorite sports team. Lakers.
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 What do you think this year the prospects are? They've come all the way from like the 14th seed. They're technically the 7th seed, but they're tied for the 6th seed right now.
They gotta go get it done, man.
Yeah.
That's it. They gotta go get it done, man. Lakers boys gonna get it done. They've
Okay.
been doing it so far, so
If it's not LeBron, who's the next Laker that you most like to watch right now?
honestly, Austin Reeves.
I knew you were gonna say Austin Reeves. I could feel
He's
it.
just a young guy that's exciting to watch, man. You know,
It is really exciting every time he gets the ball. You're like, I don't think. Yep, he
Yeah.
scored.
You know,
That's awesome. All right, any shout outs?
you know, of course, my mom, you know, and of course my grandma. She sees this. She's all the way in Africa. Send her this for sure. And yeah, man. Shout out to her.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us today, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you for having me, man.
Thank you for watching this interview with the Marshall University football program. If you all enjoyed the content, make sure to like and subscribe for more.